Howdy, 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 howdy. Y'all. How y'all doing? It is a Wednesday. It is January 3rd, a Wednesday. And I am here to do Starfield. Y'all having a good one? Y'all. I have... Keep your enemies close, but your cowboy hat's closer. This doesn't work very well with a headset. Or maybe it works very well. They're to bet some Tech Absol with the Massey Howdy Star Rain. I'm a space trucker, right? I'm not a space cowboy, but it is nice that I can very easily grab a cowboy hat. I keep a cowboy hat no less than 3 feet from my desk, just in case. We're going through some of the I hate to word it like this. We're going through some of the interesting parts of Starfield, and one of those this is great. One of those is we're a ranger, which isn't like exactly cowboy, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. So that's, we're going to make it work. Summer Essential points out the truckers can also wear cowboy hats. I have seen truckers wearing cowboy hats. So it's not like the de facto trucker aesthetic, but it counts. It works. This is such a good look. The headset makes the hat float above my head a little bit. Like it's larger than life. And I love that. I can't wear this during episodes. I don't have things positioned in such a way to keep the hat in frame. But on breaks, yes. The headset does make it an 11-gallon hat. It does go with the shirt. This is a good shirt for this. I just put this on. But yeah, this is great. Please tell me you wore this during disc only last night. No. No, I generally wear as little as possible during disc only. Anyone that's listened to the show knows that as the show goes on, my clothes tend to come off. Because I'm like, it's too hot. And then I just start taking things off. Yeah, I'm very comfortable when I do disc only because there's no camera involved. And that's best for me. On camera, though, extra clothes and hats. What a good hat. This hat needs a hat. I need a smaller cowboy hat to put on top. All right, let's read some alerts. Thank you for the unwanted information. You're welcome. We had 9 months from Tech Absol, 34 months from Circle Now Squared, 34 also from the Maskey, 4 months from Rob Wood 241, 38 months from the Tacos Are Here. We got 24 months from Anator. Congrats on the 2. I'm going to keep clapping because we have 36 months from PK Daisy. Thanks for the 3. And then I'm going to keep clapping because we have 48 months from Seemingly Jess. That's a 4. 2, 3, 4. That was great. Look at that little thing right there. We also had 19 months from Devens. Devens, thank you. Not being on camera is best for me, man who has filmed 14 years of his life daily. Being on camera is very second nature in like many aspects, right? Like being on camera for a live show is very second nature. Like I have no problem doing that. If someone at any moment was like, I need you to be live on camera now, I'd be like, okay. Like I have no preparation necessary for that. If someone came up to me and was like, you're about to be live on the internet in 5 seconds, I'd be like, all right. So that's one aspect. And then the other aspect is, just being okay and comfortable to just film things. So yeah, I do have a level of comfort in front of a camera. That's fine. Look at the wiggle on this. because it's got a little seesaw action. I want to tell you a little story about what happened to me earlier. Thomas called me when I was driving. So I took Mal to the airport. For those who didn't know, Mal had one of her uncles passed away, so she's going back to Wisconsin to be there for the funeral and spend time with family. And I dropped her off at the airport, and then I was coming back home, and I got a phone call from Thomas. And I'm like, okay, beep. And Thomas comes on the thing and says, hey. And I said, hey. He said, I need to know if you eat salad. And I said, I do. And he said, thank you. And I said, you're welcome. And then he hung up. And when I got home, I pulled into the driveway, and I opened up my phone. Just as I got the full story, I opened up my phone, and my first thought was like, Thomas was streaming and called me live on stream to ask me a simple question and hang up. That was my first thought. I was like, this was a bit. And then I opened up Twitch, and I was like, oh, he is not streaming. And then my mind was like, why did he call me and ask me that? Chaz says, do you want the story? I got the story. He called me back and told me the story. It has a great twist. I'm not sure what the twist is. Maybe I'd know. Vagabond says, leave us in the dark. It is much funnier to just not explain anything. To be like, he just wanted to know about salad. That was it. I did not end up with salad ultimately. Thomas said that he was doing something with cell phone stuff. Like he had to port a number, and he had to call someone that was on a different service, a different ISP. They're like, you need to call someone not on this ISP, not on this cell provider, so we know that it's working. And he's like, the only person I know that's on a different provider is Steven. So he called me. So I was the test, but he did not tell me that. Instead, he just asked, do I like salad? And I was like, I do. And then that was it. That's all I got. It was great. So I don't know what the twist is. Chaz says, yep. And after he hung up with you, they said, now they need to call you back. And he said, well, hell, I can't do that to him. So he called me and had me call him. Okay. He did tell me that you called him, Chaz. But I didn't understand what the purpose of that was. That's great. Also, he could have, when he called back, when he called me back to talk about what had happened, he thought I was on stream. Did he? If he said that, that's bizarre, because when I spoke to him on the phone, I was talking to him a little bit, and we had spoken for a few minutes, and I was like, hey, Thomas, I was like, I need to let you know that I have to go do Starfield. And he goes, oh, God, it's 1. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's fine. It's not a problem. I was like, but I do have to go do that now. So, anyway, and now we're here. What's important is he's having a bad day. He told me that he had to deal with the ISP for like 3 hours. And I'm like, that sounds like hell. I'm so sorry. I don't want to deal with literally anything for 3 hours. I mean, I guess streaming. But that's not me dealing with something. That's me enjoying a thing. If I had to interact with a stranger about something that was difficult to overcome, aka being in a cell provider store for 3 hours, that would be awful. That would be very, very bad. Anyway, video game. Agreed. Oh, this is a great hat. God, it almost... Oh, it does actually kind of fit. Oh, no. It does kind of fit. Oh, shoot. Let me get it on good. Yeah, it does fit. Wow. I mean, barely. You can see how much clearance I have. It's like... And the other thing is, and this is going to upset the posture folks, I am not sitting up completely straight. If I sit up straight, I'm going to lose it. Yeah. This is me sitting up straight with good posture. If I move back a little bit, I'm going to start putting a shadow on here. There's so much of me visible. Look how much you can... I'm almost to my belly button. Jiggy. How are you doing? Are you doing good? And do you still look like Tom Selleck? That's my primary question for you. Chaz, less face and more torso. That's what the people want. Okay. I'll do an episode. I'll tell you what, Chad. I'll do one episode. I'll do one episode like this, because I am a little far away. So I had scooted back, but I'll do one episode like this. Then I'll ditch the hat and move closer. And that's what I'll do. Jesus, I'm great. Nah, I have been DeSellick. Okay, so you're no longer in Tom Selleck mode. I tuned into your stream at some point and I was like, Tom Selleck's here, which is really neat. He like took a break from Blue Bloods to show up on your stream. This is great. If I ever stream like Red Dead crowd control, this is what I'm gonna have to do. I won't have any choice. Steven, do you want some content? No. No, I don't know what that means, so no. I have some here. Like, Jiggy, I don't know if you know this, but I have this on, so I had this. I did it. I got it. I don't know what your question is about. I don't know what content is, but, like, almost certainly not. I'm already involved in content where I'm like, oh, like, I have to do disc only every month, and I'm like, just this show. So, probably to answer your question, probably not. All right, let's pause alerts and then let's play a video game. I also think Red Dead Crowd Control has the possibility of being like pretty funny, because you can do that now. You can just play a video game and then y'all can just like break it, which is wonderful. That's a wonderful concept. I love that we have that technology. God, this is sorry. I'm looking at what you see, and this is so stupid. I love it, but it's very stupid. Oh my God, what a hat! What a hat! What a hat! Oh yeah, you can't post links. You have to like. If you want to send me something, you have to like DM me on Discord or something. That's the only possible way. If you post it here, Nightbot stabs you, which is by design. Like we definitely encourage the stabbings. Partner, we encourage the stabbings around here, partner. Continue to this. Listen, I invented Outback Stab House. If you don't know where I stand on stabbings, I don't know what to tell you.
We ran out of tungsten midway.
What the hell was I doing? Oh, I sat in the chair. All right. Let's take a look at what was going on. I will tell you, like, right off the bat here, I am excited about this because, like, we went through the main quest, and, like, main quest was fine. Main quest was pretty good. There was some stuff with NASA at the end I really enjoyed. But I've been told about, like, some of these other quest lines. They're actually really good. Like Starfield, overall, a lot of people feel very mid about it, very mediocre, but apparently these quest lines are very fun. And I'm like, I'm down to do fun quest lines. So let's do some fun quest line. I gotta figure out what the hell I was doing. Shadows and Neon. The stolen Hope Tech ship that was being used by the first mercenaries on Montero Luna was spotted at the Pleasure City of Neon. The thief remains my best lead for finding out what the first is up to, and I'll need to talk to Ranger Jalen Price to begin the search. That's right. Okay, I remember now. I remember now. And let me check to see if there's any points I want to use. If I need to put anything into points. I got to kill more people for that. I got to kill more people for that. I got to do one more lock on that. And we'll see. Did you just say mid? Listen. Listen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It seeps in little by little. Mid seems okay, though. Mid seems all right. You can say mid. Because I get that. Like, I understand. That doesn't have to be explained to me. There's many things that have to be explained. And I'm like, I don't understand. But mid, I'm like, okay, that contextually makes sense to me. Cap, I don't understand. I don't understand where that comes from. Weightlifting. Commerce. All right, so I don't need to spend anything. I need to bribe once, and I need to pick one lock. And I need to shoot a lot of people with shotguns. If I do that, I can use some of these things up.
Wants to know if we have to start from scratch.
Okay. Do I want to start the episode here? I do want to do that. All right, ready? This is where we're going to begin, and the YouTube audience will first see that I'm wearing a cowboy hat. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to more Stephen Plays Starfield. I'm a ranger, and this is my ranger hat. I will only do this one episode because it is precariously balancing on the top of my headset on my head. But I'm doing it. And I just scoot back a little to make sure I was in frame. But you know what? We're here, and we're moving forward. So as a reminder, we're currently in the middle of doing the Ranger quests. And the Ranger quests brought me over to Polvo at Hope Tech. We got to meet Ron John, whatever his name is. Where did he go? He's gone. He had to go to Arby's and have himself his special lunch. The next part of this quest is to go to Neon, which is a place we've been many times before. So we're going to head over there now and talk to our other Ranger contact. Because there's another Ranger contact.
So I expect you to be on your best behavior here.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this. Oh yeah, I'm coughing. Sorry, I'm like, I have sickness or something.
And out into the city.
You done? We're gonna go into the Freestar Rangers outpost. So this is our place. I can take anything I want from the supply shelves. No, I can't. This counts as stealing. I don't feel like it should if this is a Ranger's supply post and I'm a Ranger.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
That's no way to greet a fellow, Badge.
If that's all it takes to bruise your ego, you're not gonna last very long in this line of work. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
Also, this is just genuinely untrue. Like, Neon is not a place where laws are generally upheld. Hopefully I can count on your help.
You can count on my help if you play by the rules.
I don't play by the rules.
This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law.
True.
Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't deter you from your duty.
Who runs this place?
That would be Benjamin Bayou.
Oh, that,
He's
yeah.
out to squeeze every credit he can from the people of this city. He doesn't much care who gets hurt in the process. He's also got a seat on the Council of Governors, which proves that if you've got enough credits, you can buy anything you want.
Yeah, we know him. I won't cause trouble.
Good.
I can't believe this. You're shirking your responsibility based on what this fool thinks. You have a lot to learn about duty and honor.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton.
I definitely
His
read that
maintenance
as Bill
work around the
Clinton.
city keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
I still am reading that as Bill Clinton. Do I need to know any of this stuff? I'll ask this. You ensure this informant of yours is trustworthy?
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis.
Fun.
Talk to him or don't. It's your call.
All right, take me to Bill Clinton.
Come on.
Also, I'm just already envisioning that Dan titles this episode, Take Me to Bill Clinton, and I'm excited about it. Is there anything... I need medication somewhere. There's jail. Everything is stealing. It shouldn't be stealing. I should be allowed to have these things. What's upstairs? There's nobody guarding it now. Anything of value? That's good. Those things are good. There's an entire workout station that you can't use. Did I? Oh, I'm no longer sick. Okay, I got over it. I got better. All right, there's nothing of value up here, but I'm glad I came and got that magazine or poster or whatever it is. All right, let's follow this guy and go meet Bill Clinton and see what we learn.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a...
It's just bravo, Bethesda. I love that happens. It's been happening for 15 years.
But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
Okay.
It wasn't even Dickens.
Whatever.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the guy.
Hey, you, random person walking by. Don't be a bad guy. Thanks. I'll take that into consideration at the next town hall meeting in my mind. We're really walking. There's some really good lighting effects and stuff in this game, though. Like the game is pretty. There's parts of the game that aren't, but
Got a second?
some are very good.
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need?
We'll start here. Stolen Hope Tech ship landed here recently. I need information on the pilot.
A stolen Hope Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
This is just a bribe opportunity, man. Well, no, this is not. Crap. People could be in danger.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
This is Neon. Nobody here is innocent.
All right, I admit I've got a bad habit or two. Look, I know your time is valuable. Here's a few credits for your trouble. Now, if you'll just hear me out for a second. I really need your help. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Well, that's terrible. You shouldn't be responsible for your brother's debts.
Yeah? Well, tell that to Goodman, because he doesn't seem to care. He just wants his money.
Finally, a persuade option. That's not my problem. Now tell me what you know about this starship thief.
From where I'm standing, it seems like our problems are intertwined like a couple of fuel lines in a thruster assembly.
I guess we'll start with the big one. You don't seem to understand. I need this information now.
I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay?
Listen, I just want to bribe you. Nobody else needs to know about this.
Maybe. Yeah, I need to think about it.
I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't so important.
Maybe I can make an exception.
All right, now I don't have to do his extra
Okay.
quest.
Okay. Had to try, right? The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit, and she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Well, what about me? You just gonna leave me twisting in the wind here?
If I were you, I'd get the hell out of Neon and start over somewhere else.
Man, we were going to have to do a separate mission in order to do this mission, and we got out of that. But what I was really hoping for was a bribe opportunity, and I didn't get one. It's fine. All right, so now we are going to Grace Early. How do I get there? Can I have directions? Yes, there we go. Where to? Down here. Cool. They don't always show up. Where am I going now? Here. Perfect. I'm really glad that that's in here, because otherwise it'd be very difficult to figure out.
Okay, hello. A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
Oh, camera. I'm Freestar Ranger Deputy C.B. McCoy.
Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
You're in trouble, Grace. You'd better start taking this seriously.
Oh, I'm listening with rapt attention, Deputy. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
I guess I could go the soft side. She doesn't really seem like the soft kind. But maybe they'll do a little difference. All right. I know you stole the ship, but people might be in danger, and I need your help.
All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay?
You provided the means for mercenaries to intimidate and threaten an innocent person.
Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
Got her. Enough small talk. Tell me what you know, and also I would like to give you money.
It's not that simple.
You don't seem to understand. I need this information now.
I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you.
Is there some way I could give you money?
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Just would really like... I guess not. Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm still willing to talk.
Jesus. All right. No deals until I get some answers.
All right, fine. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
Did Maya say why the First needed the Hope Tech ship? I can't say that phrase.
Offhanded
Hope
comment
Tech
about
ship.
their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. Tends to make people uncomfortable.
Did she say where she's being treated?
No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't.
Go on.
Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
Yeah, did Marco ever give you his location?
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Did anyone in the First give you a way to contact them?
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
I think we're done here.
Works for me.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
So
And I'm free
that's
to go.
that's the next thing that we'll have to do is go get that dealt with. You're free. Thanks for your help.
Oh. You're welcome. Guess I ain't used to the law being so polite.
All right, so that turned out okay. Oh God, Sarah wants to talk. Yeah.
There's something I need to talk to you
Do you want to take a seat at the table? Do you want to sit down for a little bit, or I can't make you sit, can I? What if I sit? If I sit, will you know how to sit? You want to sit? Oh God. All right. Let's do this thing. Also, hi Raiders. Hope you enjoyed Alex's stream. Welcome in. I'm wearing a hat. Today is hat day. You met Aslan. We're going to meet him soon. All right, let's get started on this conversation. Oh, wait, she's going to sit. Oh, this could be great. This actually might be even better. Here we go.
Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened out of my mind.
I told you it wasn't your fault.
I know, but that's not the point. This isn't about fault. This is about closure. Until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest.
I mean, how will traveling to the Funk planet put your concerns to rest?
The last time I saw my crew, their escape shuttle was headed for the planet's surface. I need to find the wreckage to ensure their memories are honored.
Okay. Well, let me help you.
I would like that. Actually, I need that.
Sure.
One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox. I think we need to start by locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia 1.
What eventually happened to the Dauntless?
Shortly after I evacuated, I saw the ship come apart. The UC listed it as lost, so I assume the Dauntless was completely destroyed.
You never told me where you ended up after the battle.
What's there to tell? I survived. My crew didn't. Still, I'll never forget my finger hovering over that launch button. Would I launch safely, or explode into a fireball? It turned out that my shuttle had just enough power to allow an emergency landing on the planet's surface.
Oh, I know piloting. It's impressive that you soft landed after an emergency jettison that close to the exosphere.
I wouldn't call what I did a soft landing, but thank you all the same.
What are you hoping to find at your old campsite?
My shuttle should have the telemetry tracking data for the other shuttle aboard. It should give us an idea where it went down. That's if scavengers haven't completely stripped my ship for parts.
I'll set course to the Cassiopeia system.
Hold on. I don't know the exact location of my survival campsite. For that, we are going to have to head to Mast and see if we can get the information from my old friend, Admiral Logan.
I'm sensing tension between you and Admiral Logan.
Your instincts are right on target. Logan and I butted heads more than once during my time with the Navigator Corps. We've never seen eye to eye. Look, I hope this isn't asking too much. Last thing I want to do is drag you into some kind of personal crusade.
Your well-being is important to me.
That's why I'm desperate for your help. Truth is, I'm scared. When I set foot on Cassiopeia, I don't know if I'll be able to handle what I find. If I begin to fall apart, I need someone I can trust to hold me together.
I'll have your back.
I know you will. You've always been there when I've needed your help. Why you continue to support me, I'll never understand.
It's what friends do.
You're absolutely right. They do. Oh, I've been so busy searching the stars for answers. I've overlooked what's been in front of me all this time. True friendship. Something I've denied myself for far too long.
That ends today. We really gotta get going, Sarah.
Yes. Yes, you're absolutely right. Hey, anyway, I've taken up enough of your time.
You have.
I know you have a lot to do.
I do.
I really appreciate your offer to visit Cassiopeia. Hopefully, it'll bring me the closure that I've needed for far too long.
Oh man, we're doing it. We now cannot get rid of Sarah until we do thing. Okay. Which is fine. That's fine. We can still work on this, because I'd like to finish the quest that we're actively on. I got to go back to Aquila City. Let's go. We go back to Aquila City and get the slate. Good.
Funny how Aquila City reminds me of Neon, with the wealth planted in the middle and the poor at the periphery.
All right, Alex Shadid, who is right there.
Is there any type of weapon combat?
Wish I didn't have to run all the way out here. I kind of wish I could just warp into this building. Because they let you warp right into the right to the lodge. Maybe you can warp here and I don't know it. Into the rock. Smell if they're cooking something. Okay, further up.
Hey, deputy.
Hey there, deputy.
Which way is the way in this very confusing maze? Got there.
Good to see you. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
It's my kind of place.
Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison.
Yes.
Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
Alright. I need your help with the encryption on this slate.
Oh, come to daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
I'm counting on you, Alex.
You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
Yeah, but give me like a week and I'll probably run this place, so just hold on. I've only known Sarah. I've been with Sarah for like 5 days, and she's like, I've never had a friend like you. And I'm like, all right, well. Wait, I'm not done up here? Who do I gotta talk to now? Oh, I gotta go further up. Further up. Further up. There we go. Hey, man.
I need a word. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
I did, yeah. She was a shipjacker named Grace Early.
Grace Early? Yeah, I've heard the name once or twice. Sounds like you're making real progress.
Thank me when I've taken down the first.
Good. Stay focused on the task at hand and don't take your eye off the target. That's how a ranger should think. What did you learn from this starship thief?
Let's see. Yeah, not much, just a couple of names. Marco handles the money, and there's a Maya Cruz.
Good work. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
Clock's ticking. Let's talk about what's next.
All right. How can I help?
I mean, that is relevant. Where would someone go for long-term medical treatment?
Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy. So it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
And Marco's keeping his location a secret. How could I find him?
Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the first. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
That's enough to go on.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the first. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome. So be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
That's just more kills for the shotgun, man. That's not a bad thing at all. That's fine. Go to the clinic. Where is clinic? Go to the clinic. There's also on the run. And then we also have in memoriam. That's at the lodge. All right. Let's go back to the lodge. I got to tell you, I felt so much more connected with Barrett than I do Sarah.
Can we skip the local
It's not
chunks
even
this
close.
time? Never agrees with my
And then Barrett died.
It's good to be home.
And I'm like, wait, what? I have the wrong thing. There we go. Wait, this is still... Where is this? She doesn't even give us sandwiches, and that's what hurts the most. Where the... Okay, so you are... Oh, this is at Mast. That's right. Alright, this will take a second. She does give plants. I don't hate Sarah. I just don't like her. She's fine, basically. Barrett I really liked. I liked Barrett's vibe. I still have the look left disease. I haven't fixed that. Where am I? Did I make it? I can't believe that worked.
Evening, sir.
Evening. I'm here to take elevator. It's been a long time since I've been in the fancy offices, because there's like some... Like, these offices are huge, and you can go talk to all these different people. Here we go. How you doing? Put that away. I can't talk to you yet.
It's been, what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies. And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway?
I work with Sarah at Constellation.
I see. Then, as Sarah's associate, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted from the building.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander. I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help.
Sarah's here to honor the fallen that served under her command.
That's quite a noble gesture. Is this true, Commander?
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
Let us worry about the danger, Admiral.
I wish it was that simple. If the Navy gives its blessing for you to undertake this operation, then we assume responsibility. And frankly, I'd never forgive myself if you didn't return.
I appreciate the concern, Admiral. But that crew was my responsibility. No matter how difficult the risk, those men and women are coming home.
I understand. And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character. What can I do to help?
That was a
If you
change.
wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me, Commander. I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Maybe this quest will change how I feel about Sarah. Because I've been very lukewarm on Sarah compared to Barrett, but maybe this quest will alter that. Because it seems like a good quest. Seems like Sarah has a good heart. Alright. Let's go back down to the Nat station. And well, hold on, where are we going ultimately? Okay, so getting in this train car is not going to get me any closer to just pressing X here. Okay. At some point, it's going to lead me to the ship. All right. So this is where we need to be. Let's go ahead and scan the planet. And land near Sarah's old campsite. All right. See if we can learn something. Cassiopeia 1. We're here.
I can't believe I'm here. It feels like walking into a dream.
You got this, Sarah.
Thank you. Right now, I feel like I need all the help that I can get. Phew. Okay, so let me get my bearings for a moment. Yes, this looks correct. Those rock formations nearby look familiar. My old campsite shouldn't be far.
I'm ready if you are.
Good. Once we get to the campsite, we'll use that as a starting point to search for the cruise shuttle wreckage. Let's go.
Okay. This place looks nice. Seems fine. It's got some interesting plant life. We haven't seen anything like this before, so that's honestly very nice. It's nice to see something new. Let's see, what else is there here to scan or collect? There is cobalt. There is nickel. And there is some fauna that we haven't seen anything yet. Oh wait, here we go. Hey, little buddy.
Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Haha.
Haha. Oh, they're like on the ship too.
This must be some debris from my shuttle. Not exactly a textbook landing, but I didn't have much of a choice.
Something else over here. Copper. Okay. Cupboard, battery. Probably not anything of value here. There's a couch if we want to sit. I don't know that I would call this a couch. I guess it can qualify as a couch.
Well, this is it. This is the spot where I spent close to a year waiting for rescue. Not exactly Paradiso, is it?
How did you possibly walk away from this crash?
I never said I walked away. When my ship hard landed on the surface, it broke apart. There was no fire, but I was pretty badly injured. Had to crawl from the wreckage. When they finally rescued me, the UC medics said I had 3 broken ribs, shattered my ulna, and had internal organ damage. I was in the medical ward recovering for almost 6 weeks.
Can't even imagine what it must have been like.
It was difficult and painful. But it kept me alive. It was home. Look at this thing. It's been sitting here rusting. I think we need to grab an emergency power cell to get the ship's computer up and running.
Oh, I have some. Yeah, there's one around here somewhere in my pocket.
Sure, if we're lucky. When I was stranded, I set up a distress beacon powered by emergency power cells. The beacon was up there on the plateau. I guess it's time to start climbing.
Yeah, I have some. So can I just do it? The answer is... Oh, they don't let me keep them? Oh, they don't let me keep them, because I definitely had extras. So they are for the specific environment, which is how they make you, like, go get a thing. Okay. I understand why they do that. But that's very frustrating, because I was like, I got an extra one. No, I don't. No, I don't. Permanently reduces fuel needed for a grab jump by 1%. That's something. Doesn't seem very helpful. But okay. So we are going to have to actually... Where am I going? Oh my god. Yes. Wow. We do have to climb. Okay. Sure. This... This is not going to be the intended way. But it might work. Wow. The climbing mechanic is a little like Skyrim Horse. I'm actually very surprised. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel like this should work, and yet we are kind of making some progress here. I'm a little worried about... Yeah, maybe I don't know where to go next. I maybe didn't think this entirely through. We probably just have to walk to the other side of this thing, and we'll be there. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to walk around, because this is
okay?
not going to work out.
That was a hell of a jump.
I barely fell. I'm fine. Scanning more of these things. Yeah, there is a path, so let's just follow the path. Because this will probably lead me right up the mountain. You fell 5 feet. That was a hell of a jump. No, it's not. I feel pretty fine. All right. So now we're here. I thought this was like a... Doesn't it kind of look like a alien? It really kind of does. I don't like it.
Setting up this beacon probably saved my life. Who knows how long I would have been stranded here.
Dauntless. Oh, we need a very specific power cell. Oh god, it is alive! It... my hat!
Much more of this.
Oh, Christ, Jesus. I mean, it looked like it was alive.
God, hold on.
And it's because it was. Alright, that one's down. Oh, Jesus. This is a very high-level critter. Like... Very, very high-level critter. Like, we have not seen anything in the game this high. This is a very high-level creature. Shadi is good, but I gotta be pretty oh, he's coming to me, so I guess I'll just stay here. And they can hop. They can hop in the air. At least I called it. I was like, this thing looked like a creature. Can I scan it?
There's got to be
Scan.
something useful out here.
Jesus. Well, I hated that. I got the power cell, and here's some money. We can go now. That was terrifying. Did you have anything? No. Is this something? No. Jeez. I thought there were 3, and I only killed 2. What is that? Sorry. I tried to zoom in. Oh God, I have the... What am I trying to do? I need to... This. What am I don't know. I was pressing R3. What is that? Is that a Starborn ship? Maybe. Oh, God. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. There's more of these. Where's my big gun? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Ow. Okay. There's more. Where are they? Where are they? They're on the map. Man. I realize why I pressed R3 to zoom. Because I think that's zoom in Tears of the Kingdom. Which is the most recent video game I played. So my brain was like, all right, time to zoom in. And then I hit her in the face. Sorry, Sarah. Time to analyze some data. And then get off of this stupid planet because it's very dangerous. Computer system functioning on an alternate power source. Yeah, I know. We're good. Object Alpha. Okay, termination point telemetry lost. That's bad. Beta? We have a spot. That's exactly where we need to be. There's also some personal logs. It's been 2 days since my crash landing on Cassiopeia 1. I've been slipping in and out of consciousness, but I've been able to use emergency meds to keep my pain levels to a minimum. Medical self-assessment has revealed 3 cracked ribs, a broken forearm, a minor concussion, probable internal damage, and a hell of a lot of bruises. I'll do the best that I can to push through, but I can't allow my injuries to keep me from reaching Shuttle 02. Tomorrow I plan to do a full reconnoitre. I don't know what that word is. It's recon. I plan to do recon of the area and search for some high ground to place my distress beacon. With any luck, some ships are still in orbit and they'll receive my signal. For now, I'm going to rest, eat a bit of my food rations, and pray that the other shuttle isn't too far from my location. I don't think I've ever seen that word in my life. Anyway, using the telemetry data and geomapping charts I had in my slate, I was able to track exactly where Shuttle 2 went down. Unfortunately, it appears to be located several thousand kilometers away, making it impossible to reach on foot. Even if the planet was hospitable and the terrain accommodating, I'm in no physical condition to even attempt such a journey. Additionally, with my distress beacon and all my supplies located at this crash site, I don't dare leave it behind. I'm afraid my crew will have to deal with whatever hardships they've encountered on their own. All I can do at this point is pray they're safe. It's been nearly a month, and I'm down to my final 3 power cells. If I want to make them last, I'm going to have to disconnect them from my ship's computer system, which means I lose access to my computer and my short-range transmitter. If Shuttle 2 makes any attempt to reach out for me, all they're going to receive is silence. It's a horrible decision to have to make, but if Shuttle 2 hasn't contacted me by now, it's unlikely that they ever will. I don't know if that means their comm system is simply damaged, or if they've left their crash site, or if they're even alive. My only hope is continuing to power the distress beacon in hopes of being picked up, and then searching for them from the air. It's a bad It's a bad situation. It's a very bad situation. I feel very bad for Sarah.
We've located where the other shuttle went down. I can't believe our plan worked.
You made all this possible, Sarah.
Well, we're not there yet. But damn, it does feel good. The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range to hike. We're going to have to head back to the ship and land on a different part of the planet. Let's get going.
That's literally faster, so that's totally fine. For now, though, let's end it here, and I'll take a little tiny nap. Really? Never mind. I guess I won't. That's it for today. Join me next time for more Stephen Plays Starfield, y'all. Okay, I'm done with the hat. Let's take a brief break. I hate when they won't let me nap. I want game let me nap.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
There's the raid alert.
Space!
Big old stretch. You are welcome for hat episode. Hat episode.
Space!
A hat-episode, if you will. Alex rated about 10 or 15 minutes into the episode, so quite a while ago. Sparkle, Sparkle, praise G. Confidently be hatted, McCoy. We had 300 bits from Will Peters several times. There's some messages here. It says, does CB McCoy have a relative who does haulage on narrow gauge trains? Probably. Also from Will Peters, is CB McCoy sponsored by Gun? I think some of this might be related to Alex's stream. I saw people coming in with sponsored by Gun, and I was like, what on earth were you watching? And then also from Will, forget Skyrim Horse. Here you got Starfield Jetpack. Skyrim Horse is a little more helpful than the jetpack. The jetpack is nice for when you want to jump down something because you won't take fall damage, but it is bad for climbing. It's not super helpful. I do know, yeah, I know that you watch Chronicles of Narnia. Sponsored by Gun came from Annie Oakley. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. Oh, you are the horse in Starfield. Now I'm the horse. It's my turn to be the horse. Also, I knew those rock formations were evil. They had legs. Rocks don't have legs. If anyone ever tells you they do, they're lying. I just want you to know that. Rocks are not supposed to have legs. Padawan says, Steven, it's old. How do you not know any? Listen, I know a lot of old things, but I don't know every old thing. I can't be expected to know all of the things. Yes, Mike, they did tell me that the stuff was in the basement. I went and got it at some point or looked at it. I don't know that there was anything of value there. In Australia, they do? I would believe that. It was very, like, outbacky. It had a very Australian feeling environment there. Nita says, you should have at least taken the sword as a memento. I still have the sword. Like, the sword is either at the lodge or on the ship or something. I kept the sword. I still have the sword. Poor guy. I think Barrett killed one robot with the sword. And that was it. And then he died. Like, he had the sword for a long time and, like, didn't do anything with it. He just hid because he was getting shot at because it's a game with guns. And then one time he was like, take this, robot. And that's it. That's the only thing he got to do. And then he died. It's sad. It's quite sad. We had 23 months from Over Archiver. Thank you. And let's jump into our second episode today as we continue. We're going to finish up Sarah's stuff and then get back to doing Ranger stuff, because the Ranger stuff is what I was it's what I was working on. All right, let's get back to it. All right. Oh, I have to... yeah. I got to get to where the game is. There we go. Hold on. There we go. So the next part of this mission is to investigate the shuttle crash site, which we just go back here to do. Set landing target. You cannot fast... Oh, because I'm inside the thing. I have to walk outside. Let me walk outside. Oh, wait, this is the wrong way. Let me walk outside. Pray that all those aliens are gone, and then I can leave. The aliens gone? The aliens are gone. All right, now we can... now we can do this. Crash site. No, wait. This is where I want to go. Because this is where I am. I want to go here. Yes. Took me a second. Also, hi everyone. Welcome back to more Stephen Plays Starfield. We're probably finishing Sarah's... That was some eerie music. Probably finishing Sarah's mission today and then getting back to the Ranger stuff, because I want to keep working on the Ranger stuff. Cobalt. The fact that we've already encountered some extremely difficult and hostile life forms on this planet does not inspire a whole lot of confidence, because I don't like that. I can deal with it, but I do not like it.
Oh, look at this view. Had I been on this planet under more pleasant circumstances, I might have had more time to appreciate the beauty it has to offer.
A hunting brain spout. Can you climb? Can you climb, son? I scanned you. I didn't think I was going to cook him with the cutter, but sure. Is that the only thing? It's kind of a walk, but it is pretty. Man, there's so much of what we've seen in Starfield that is kind of boring. Like, some of the planets and the terrain of the planets is genuinely not interesting. This is interesting. I really like this. This is quite a walk. I could probably maybe go over the top, especially because they're going to probably lead me into, like, enemy territory. Oh, there's a frickin' river. Which is neat, but also don't. Sarah can get here somehow. I need to take the shortest path. I need to treat this like I would Grand Theft Auto 5. Not today, Satan. Alright, I'm basically here. Looking for other creepy crawlies that want to jump up and cause me trouble. Okay.
This is what's left of the cruise shuttle. But it looks like parts were scavenged and dragged somewhere else. Could there have been survivors?
Like, it's been 10 years. There's a part of me that is it's like, what if we stumble across people? But it's been 10 years. That's not gonna happen. Probably. Probably. That would be very odd. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Because 10 years is a long time to be, like, out here in the wild. I mean, I guess you could hunt for food to an extent. Here's the main cabin. I don't know what we're gonna find.
Stop. I'll shoot if I have to. Just turn around and leave. I know how to use this thing, and I will.
Oh my god. Who are you?
I'm nobody. Just go away. I'm not going to let anyone take my stuff again. No way. Both of you, just go!
What do you mean, take my stuff again?
Hey, I'm not stupid. Last time people were here, they promised to help. They ended up tricking me. They stole all of my good stuff and left me behind. I'm not going to let that happen ever again.
We're just here for answers, nothing else.
Answers? About what? How do I know you're telling the truth?
Stop it right now. Put away that gun and talk to us. We want to know what happened here.
See? You're not nice at all. I knew it. You're a liar. That's all grown-ups do is lie.
Sarah, you are bad at this. Like, like really bad at this. Sarah, let me handle this, please, Jesus.
Sorry. I was wrong to get so angry. We are here to help you, and we promise to tell the truth.
I don't know. You're kind of scaring me. Why should I listen to you?
You should not trust us. Like, we just walked in here. You don't know us. So, like, this is a completely reasonable thing. What you're doing is not unreasonable. Please don't listen to Sarah at all. We're here to honor the crew that died on this planet.
The crew? No one's been looking for that crew since before I was born. So tell me another lie. Go ahead.
You were born here? Hold on. Oh my god. Your parents, your mum and your dad, what were their names?
Jenna and Elias. Why?
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their daughter. Listen to me. I knew your parents. They worked with me on the Dauntless. I'm Commander Sarah Morgan.
You're Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad's captain? My parents used to talk about you all the time. It's like a dream to finally meet you.
Do you know where you are right now?
I know this is Cassiopeia. I've been here since I was born. I know my mother and father were from Gemsun or something like that. I bet it's like 1,000 miles away.
If your parents, they're definitely not. She's talking about them in like the past tense, so that doesn't seem like that's going to help anything. What did your parents tell you about Sarah?
My parents told me she was in command of their ship in a huge battle. They said she was a hero and the bravest person they ever knew.
Wow. Sarah and I are glad we found you.
Yeah? Well, I wish you wouldn't have taken so long. My parents are dead.
Yeah.
My father died a long time ago. And my mother, she was killed by those monsters at the graveyard. It's just me here now. All by myself.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, I don't even know your name.
Oh, yeah. My name's Sona.
Sona. What a lovely name. Sona, you mentioned a graveyard. Is that where the crew is, you know?
Buried? Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
Wild. This is a fun little twist. I mean, I guess it would have been unreasonable for the... Hold on. What's this? Permanently use 15% less oxygen while moving when over and come. I'm just gonna take that. All right, Sarah?
Phew. I don't even know where to begin.
I can't imagine how you're feeling right now.
Yeah. This isn't what I expected. At all. Oh, there's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags.
What's a gene tag?
It's an identification tag worn by UC military personnel. It's encoded with the soldiers' medical information and a sample of their DNA. If we can bring them back to Jemison, it would be like bringing home the crew's bodies for a proper burial.
I'll head up there right away.
Good. Just be careful. Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
Love it. Love it. Love it. I want to look around here, though, because this is fascinating. It sounds like maybe her mother didn't die all that long ago. She said her dad's been gone a long time. But who knows how long her mom's been gone. Can I nap here? Oh, thank God. Sorry. I was in another place and I couldn't nap there, so...
The world, eh?
Just really appreciate it. You've got markers and a utility knife. You've been doing just fine. Okay. Man, interesting.
What is it?
This is wild. Can you tell me more about these people that took your stuff?
Bunch of jerks. They pretended to be nice, but they were really mean. They made all these promises. They said they'd take me with them if I helped them load all of my stuff onto their ship. When I went to get the last bit of stuff that I had hid, they already took off and flew away. I think I cried for a whole day.
Could you tell me more about what they look like, what they wore?
I don't know. There was one lady and two guys. The lady was the one pretending to be nice to me. They were wearing spacesuits and had all kinds of guns. One of them had a big scar on his face. They looked pretty scary. I think I heard one of them say they were from the fleet or something like that. Sounded weird to me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, sure. Grown-ups always say that they're sorry right after something bad happens. But it's just words. It never really helps. When I get older, if I ever see those jerks again, I'm gonna make them give me all my stuff back.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that we could get... That could be a lead. Because, like, that would be that would be the wildest comeuppance to be like, hey, did you take this girl's stuff? How have you survived on this planet all alone?
Mom was a doctor on her ship, so she taught me how to gather food and medicine from the plants. She also taught me how to shoot this gun, in case bad people or monsters tried to get me. Didn't help me save her, though.
Is it all right if I ask you about your parents?
Sure. I guess it's okay.
What happened to your father?
Mom told me Dad got hurt when their ship crashed on this planet. He was always lying down and sleeping a lot. But I don't know what made him so sick. I was really little when he died, so I don't remember a lot about him.
What about your mom?
Well, every day my mom would go up to the graveyard to visit Dad. Sometimes she'd let me go, sometimes I'd stay here. There was this one day where I couldn't go, and she never came back. I was really scared. I finally went up there and found her, but she was hurt really bad. I couldn't even bring her home. At least, At least I was able to hug her before she died.
Jesus. Like, this poor child has been through every possible bad scenario. My God. All right.
If you want.
If you've been here all your life, how have you learned to speak so well?
Mom had slates with learning stuff on them. She used them to teach me how to read and do science. Oh, and math too. Ugh. I think we looked at that stuff every day. She called it school time. I miss that. I miss her too.
Huh.
This doesn't mean we're friends, you know?
No, and you shouldn't expect it to mean that. Trust is earned. I can't take that from you. Not after everything else has been taken from you. Gonna have a little bit of self-control here. All right. This has definitely turned into a much more interesting mission than I thought it would be. Like it had the beginnings of something interesting. But now I'm like very, very interested in this. And my suspicion is that there's no way we're going to find the people that did this. That seems unlikely. But God, wouldn't that be something? I would love that. All right, in the meantime, we're not too far off from the graveyard. We already know that we're going to have trouble once we get there. Okay, this is just like leading me piece by piece to where we need to go. Christ, what the hell is that? Oh, it's very easy. Give me this thing. Pop! Pop! Sorry, my radar said that you were a threat. If my radar turns red, I'm like, I gotta shoot you. It's nothing personal. I just don't want to die. I do believe it is a giant mantis with a flower for a noggin. Let's get a little closer look. Oh, you're a little stronger. You're gonna take 2 shots. I'm just shooting flowers out here. Again, nothing personal, just trying to live. This is a good weapon for this, though. I'm just walking through the field and shooting the flowers. Coming to the graveyard after hour. Is this an... I don't trust anything on this planet. I knew it. What is this? What is this nonsense? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I know I'm gonna get attacked. I already know that. I'm just trying to, like... I don't know where it's gonna happen from. Or when. This is what I wanted. Oh, here's all the tags. I gotta get all of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are missing 1. Oh, God in heaven. Stay over there. Stay over there. Don't come over here. Don't even... Oh, God. Kill the little one first, so at least that one's gone. This is gonna be a whole thing. It's a frickin' dinosaur. Getting out the grenade launcher was the correct move. I'm not dealing with that. Sorry. No, you're not going to be allowed to get close. That one must have the last gene tag. It's my suspicion. Do you have the gene tag? You do. All right. Return to Sarah. Can I fast travel to you? Yes. Not exactly sure where this is going to put me. Oh, God. How close am I? Is this closer or further away? I bet this is further away. Oh, crap. It took me to my ship. I want to go here. Or is this the closest I can get? All right. We're walking. So how y'all doing today? How's your Wednesday going? I thought I was going to save time. And maybe it is still faster. Yeah, Dan will cut this. I don't remember killing this? Oh, this is so far away. Oh, Jesus. You need to do laundry? I need to do some laundry. I did some of it the other day, but I have a little left that I need to do. So. Oh, yeah, that's one I killed with a cutter. Thank you for the reminder. Thought I was losing my mind. Crazy the Max says, how are you liking this game so far? Starfield is a weird game. I've had this conversation with a few other people. And it's a game that is... It's a little difficult to recommend, I think. Like, I have enjoyed my time with the game, but I am enjoying my time with the game with a few understandings about the game. Like, I've enjoyed what I've played, but I also am I'm not going to play it forever. I already know that. Like, this is not a game I'm going to do everything because I don't think it would... I just genuinely don't think it'd be fun. So that's part of it. Is like, there's a ton of content in this game, and it's just not... not all of it is going to be very good. And on the whole, it's going to feel very, very different compared to, like, Skyrim or Fallout. How's it compared to modern Bethesda like Fallout 4? So... real quick before we go back in here, because Dan will be cutting all this out. I talked about this before, but like the biggest problem with this game, in my opinion, is because the game is so huge and everything is interconnected through fast travel, you can't naturally discover anything. And that's kind of upsetting. It's kind of upsetting, because one of the cool things about Skyrim or Fallout is that you're walking around and you are on your way to a location and you stumble across other things. That literally can't happen in Starfield because of the way the game is set up. And that's unfortunate. I think that's an unfortunate thing. So there's some really cool locations. There are some genuinely fun missions in this game. Like, there's some good stuff in here. It's not that... There's people that have said that that Starfield is bad. I don't think Starfield is bad. I just think Starfield suffers from mediocrity. There's some really good parts. It's probably not worth the price of admission for most people if you're expecting Skyrim or Fallout. But if you are a pretty big fan of Bethesda games and can get past the fact that you're going to fast travel a lot, I think that there's value here. I just don't think you're going to like remember this fondly as you would Skyrim or Fallout. Like I don't think that's going to happen. Great. Gracie said I picked up Baldur's Gate instead. I'm glad I did. Yeah, you did pick up like a game of the year. So that was probably the right choice. Anyway. Yeah, no problem. All right, we are back to Shuttle Main Cabin. Let's go on in.
No! No, 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 no! How many times do I have to say it? I said I don't want to go! Leave me alone!
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
I can bribe her. I mean, I agree, but we can't force her to come with us.
I know. I'm not proposing we knock her out for God's sake. Look, maybe you can talk some sense into her. Help her make a decision. I'm sorry, I can't do this right now.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
I mean, we already have established that Sarah should not talk to children. She is not good at it. She yells at them. So, yeah, I probably have a much better shot of this.
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
She feels responsible for your situation.
Mom told me 1,000 times that it wasn't Sarah's fault that that I'm stuck here. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had, does it?
We want to find you an even better home.
Well, I've always dreamed of finding a place that's safe from the monsters. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them.
I mean, these are all fine. Your mom and dad would want you to live your best life.
I suppose you're right. Mom and Dad always promised that I'd leave here someday. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
That turned around quick. I won't go. But what if you did? Okay.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision.
Everything doesn't rest on your shoulders, Sarah.
I realize that, but there's still cause for concern. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time, please.
I promise.
Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here? I promise it won't take long. Let's go.
Sure. Every companion in the game, like, they give you a million opportunities to hit on them. And they really want it. Like, they really... I mean, Barrett was the same way. It's just like, I've never felt like this, since my husband died. And Sarah's like, you just helped me so much. And I'm like, I've tried to make it very clear to all these people. I'm married to Truck. Oh God, don't push me off the, what are you doing? Hi.
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl.
Hope this experience has finally put your past to rest.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. And it's all thanks to you. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world. And until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you.
I only opened the door. You're the one that stepped through.
Still giving lessons to the teacher, eh? Some mentor I've turned out to be. Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
All right. And now we can get out of here. This was a very wild mission. But the Barrett mission ended up being like very unexpected and very good. So
let's pop into Outland while we're here and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Oh God, I have a walk. All right. This will take a second. Oh. Do a little stretch. Is Haley still here? I want her to know that I'm stretching. I do my PT every day. Been doing a good job of keeping up with it. Going to Mast. We do still have Irvin's plant. Yep. Somewhere. I don't know where.
So, what's new with you today?
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Oh my God. Is this the person that wanted the coffee?
Help me move some stuff into my new apartment.
You wanted the coffee, right?
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis.
Yeah, you're the person
Take
that
care
wanted
of
the coffee.
yourself.
All right, we're on our way to where we need to be. Well, Mandral says, how come you're doing PT? Did anything happen? I injured myself while running, like, in early summer, like in June. And I didn't start PT until September or October. Because I was like, oh, I'm fine, and I wasn't fine. And I've been doing PT for a few months. And it has been very helpful. It's been very, very helpful. So I'm probably getting to the point.
Yes?
Steven is also just broken. I mean, there are some other like long-term issues. After enough friendly bullying is a very kind way of putting that, Brandon. Haley has been on my case for a long time about it. And I finally did something about it. So it's been genuinely helpful, and I will.
Hey.
I'm probably going to continue it for a little bit longer, because like the thing about PT is like you learn it, right? You've had a long history of injuries since you fell down the stairs. I mean, that didn't leave me with anything long term. we can be kind about it because you're going. Yeah, I've learned the things I need to learn, so I'll probably do it for like a little bit longer, and then I'll keep doing PT at home. So that's the plan. But yeah, if you want to get into the weeds about it, it was the physical therapist's opinion that I learned to walk incorrectly. Like in high school, because I went through some really big growth spurts, that because certain muscles were hurting, that I started to put emphasis on different muscles when walking, and it kind of changed my gait in high school, which is why I didn't really, like, everything was fine until I started running, because then I was putting extreme pressure on things that are bad. No, I learned to walk right as a baby. I relearned how to walk incorrectly as an adult in high school. So, yeah, I've been doing a lot of things. It got better. It's a process, but I'm mostly trying to keep pain to a minimum. All right, we are back, Admiral Logan.
It's never easy, you know. Making decisions that could end the lives of soldiers pledged to your cause. Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
That was something. This mission wasn't for us. It was for the soldiers who owned these gene tags.
And we did it for the child that was marooned there. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash after her parents died. That poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
I can really run the gamut with these answers. Don't apologize to us. Apologize to Sona.
Sona. Is that her name? She must be a remarkable young woman.
She's extraordinary, Admiral. And I'm afraid the United Colonies let her down.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. We did let her down. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
All right, let's pop over there then. Does it let me fast travel from inside here? It really should, and it does, thank God. Yeah, you can't fast travel from inside like a cave, but you can fast travel from inside of a building in a safe place.
Look at this place. It's just as we left it. You know, I've often wondered who keeps the lodge so meticulously clean.
Shouldn't you know that? I feel like that's something you should know. Hi, Sona.
I guess we need to talk. There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
No one helped her?
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
Sorry, I kind of assumed that, like, off screen she had been taken to the place, as opposed to we get off the ship and they're like, all right, Sona, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head down to that rail car and take the rail car to the commercial district, right? And then this is going to be really difficult because in the future we don't have maps. So you're going to have to follow this path until you see this place that everyone's forgotten about. There's a big bronze door. That's the place. You'll find it. Good luck, kid. Yeah. How'd you find your way here on your own?
Sarah gave me directions. She's really good at that. Riding that gnat thing was super cool. It was like magic or something. Like something from the stories Mom used to read. But the hardest part was having everyone staring at me. All these people in one place. It's kind of scaring me. I don't know why.
I bet that was scary.
Yeah, it was. I guess I'll have to be brave.
You're already one of the bravest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation, and I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Yeah. Auntie Sarah will buy you a ship.
Well, Auntie Sarah can't exactly afford that right now, but she can provide you with the best exploration training in the galaxy.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
I feel like we should probably also get Sona into therapy, because the amount of trauma that this little girl has went through is immense, and it is a huge change in her life to take her off of this planet where she has lived alone, where everyone she knows has died, and bring her to this place and be like, it's time to assimilate into modern society, little girl. You'll do fine. We'll start with this test. Find the lodge. Okay. All right. So what is here? Oh, I have to take you there. Where is this? It's in the Mass District? Okay. So if I just walk outside, it should be there? Okay. Sure. Maybe some new clothes too. She probably... Yeah, probably. Oh god. I know, it's a leaf.
The Colony War Memorial is actually quite lovely, in a solemn sort of way.
Do you have any interesting for me, Sarah?
I thought you'd never ask. Here.
A stock. You mind if I ask some questions about our mission to Cassiopeia?
I don't mind at all. Go ahead.
Oh. This is very funny to me. What do you think will happen to Sona once we get her back to New Atlantis?
I've been giving that a lot of thought.
Yes.
I'm going to suggest she stay at the lodge.
Good idea.
But I don't want her to think that I'm forcing her to follow in my footsteps.
Wouldn't want to think that.
At the very least, it should give her a safe place from which she can adjust to her new way of life.
That's all the questions I have.
Okay, back to it then. If you'll just bear with me, I promise I'll...
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I also have amnesia, Sarah, so, like, you're good. I relate to this. Can I stand on trees? Oh, yeah. And yes, I am almost where I need to be. Sarah Morgan is no longer following you.
It's been a while since we had the chance to catch up.
It's been a grind, for sure. I've been seeing a therapist lately, and that's helped a lot.
Do you know a good therapist? Sorry, there's this little girl we just saved.
Look at this. All these people, their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
You should be proud of everything you've accomplished since the war.
I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it until you changed my perspective.
I just want you to be happy, Sarah. You deserve it.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I do. Which is why we really need to talk about our friendship and where things are headed with us. Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
The waterfall is serious. If I take someone to the waterfall, like, things are getting serious. What is happening right now?
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh wow! Okay, so they did
Let's
that.
go.
All right, back to following me. Lead you to the waterfall. Okay.
You hear about that missing ship?
Where is this? This way? What waterfall? Oh, it's in a different part of the map. I was like, where is this waterfall? I see. It's in the commercial district. All right. I don't have to take a train there. I can just think my way there. Wait, what? Now it wants me... Where is this? Spaceport. I'm on my way there. All right, let's go this way. There's got to be a waterfall. Oh, okay. I was like, there's not a waterfall in an elevator, man. That's not... This is a journey. This is an absolute journey. I don't think I've ever been up here, though. This is a new spot. That's cool. Look at all the... I guess that's supposed to be water, but it looks like paint.
It's lovely here, isn't it? I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
It's beautiful.
I knew you'd appreciate it. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
This seems like an ideal place to focus with the sound of rushing water in the background.
That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I was hoping we could talk about something very important.
You can tell me whatever's on your mind.
Good, because I have a lot to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life.
Both of you have been through a lot.
Don't get me wrong. Compared to Sona, I've had it easy. I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
None of that's your fault.
Are you sure? For all we know, it's in my nature to keep people at arm's length. Or worse, push them away.
Focus on what you have right now.
Right now? Are you talking about Constellation? Or what exactly are you saying?
Could you clarify? I'm saying we'll always be close friends.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear you say that.
I was worried that you were in love with me.
I was afraid this conversation was going to wind up with you
Oh,
storming away. I'm glad I was wrong. Until now, I never realized that having someone like you by my side could make me feel at peace. And I never want that feeling to end. When things at the lodge are too much, I love coming to this spot to just sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while.
Sorry, I made it clear. I'm married to Truck. But you're nice. Oh, this is cool. I got out my gun. Gotta stop getting out my gun. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Some sort of tower in the distance. I'm just super curious. Let me look at the surface map. I'm facing this direction. No idea. Huh. Interesting. I don't think I can even put a marker on it. There's other stuff out in the distance too, but I don't know what any of it is. And the truth is, it's probably not. It kind of looks like there's a structure out there. Like, this is a big draw distance. There's a thing out there. I can't get there. I will die. Because it's across a great body of water. I don't know. It's just a strange thing to see. All right. That's it for today. Next episode, Sarah, this has been great, but we do have to get back to work on the Ranger stuff. Because there's still Ranger stuff to do. Don't look at me like that. There, fixed. See you next time for more Steven Plays Starfield. Chaz. Oh, let's get in our car and... Oh. Well, we can just fly our ship over there and... Oh. Look, something neat that's over there. Well, you can walk. Missing No Leader says, well, we can land on planet from orbit. Ah, but here's the thing, which you may not have known. When you do that, the game randomly generates the terrain around you. It's not the same planet. That's not how Starfield works. So I can't just, like, move my spaceship over there, because if I do, it'll be a completely new area. It will not be the thing I'm looking at. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Isn't that neat? Can we go? Well, we just need to check our map and oh. I even looked at the map and it's like, like, you know what I'm genuinely interested in though? Like, can you get there? Definitely not. Definitely not. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is a 30-minute trek, and I definitely should be spending my time better than doing that. Like, I'm so curious, but like it's such a bad use of my time, an extremely bad use of my time. How far is it? Oh, God. Wait, what? What is happening? What is going on? It's gone now. No, wait, it's back. It literally spun me in a circle. Like, it's looking behind me. This is looking behind me. Alright, so here's the deal. We're definitely not going to that tower, because based on the fact that the scope looks behind me, there's not any shot in hell that we could get there. Like, first off, the game probably isn't actually loaded that far. There's probably an invisible wall. But also, we'll probably fall through the map. And then it'll be like, I don't know, we erased your game. Like, I have no trust. I have no trust. All right, let's take a short break before we do one final episode today. Because I gotta make some progress on the Ranger stuff. Jeez. It just works. Just works. We had 6 months from Five Night, thank you. Oh. I am super curious if this area of the map is the same for everyone's game. Like, in what I mean by that is, like, if that tower, if you can see that tower in everyone's game, like, if that thing is not randomly generated. Like, I don't know. And I certainly don't know if it's accessible, but, like, I'm kind of doubtful. It seems very far away. So, that's the reason I'm like, I don't know. It's not that we couldn't try and walk there, but, like, it's realistically going to take, like, half an hour. And that's just too much time. We have to do surgical strike. But am I slightly curious? I am slightly curious. If I was the streamer that did the same game multiple times a week, like if I was like, oh, you know, we're doing Starfield 3 times a week. First off, I would have finished Starfield a while ago. But, you know, then we would have a lot of extra time to work on it. But the fact that I'm only doing it once a week, I'm like, Starfield time precious. And we need to, like, wrap up Starfield to move on to other games. I'm only doing the quest lines now because, like, they're the interesting quest lines. But to tell you what, remind me. When we're all said and done with everything, remind me. And I can come back here and maybe try it out. So. All right. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I mean, that's the other thing. Summer Central says there probably wouldn't be anything there. That's a possibility. There's a very real possibility that it's just nothing. Which I hate. But, like, I don't know. But yeah, when we're like done with Starfield, especially if we're on a stream where like we finish the game like earlier and we have a little time left over, I would try something stupid like that. I would do that. That would be fine. It's like in Shadow of the Colossus. If you beat Shadow of the Colossus multiple times and you acquire the necessary grip to climb up the tower. Because like, you can do it, but you have to like play through the game like at least twice or 3 times. You get the ability to climb up the tower, your grip meter gets super big, and then you can walk the bridge that you came into the game on. And it's just really wild that that you're allowed to do that. And you can actually go back to like the very beginning of where like the initial cutscenes of Shadow of the Colossus take place. And that's just a super cool little Easter egg type thing. Anyway, all right. Okay, let's go do thing. I've got 2 things here. I've got... Oh, because I'm tracking 2 different people. I bet I can do them both in this episode. I got Maya, who's the technical genius, and Marco. Go to the clinic and go to Red Mile. I'm going to go to the clinic. All right. Let me start the episode on this screen. I think that's a good idea. Or, actually, I know what I want to do. I want to, this will sound very bad, but I want to ditch Sarah. want to try someone else out. So, we're going to do that. I need to get to the... No, I don't want this. No. I want to do... How do I do this? I want to press LB, surface map, and go to the lodge. Where is the lodge? The lodge. I was going to go with Sam Coe because I am doing ranger stuff, and it seems like, yeah, Sam would be the most obvious choice. So that's my plan. I think that's a good idea. I assume Sam's in here somewhere.
Here, I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
Probably.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family.
I have to find Sam. I would have assumed that they would have put him like out here easy to access. So now part of me is like, oh God, is he somewhere? I might have a mission that is like, talk to Sam, and then it will just tell me where he is. Where is this? These are completed ones. I need activities. Talk with Sam. Where is Sam? Sam's at the lodge. Let me make that active, and then it should tell me like on the floor. All right, now we can find him. Perfect. He's in the basement.
To the lodge will please the other members.
This place, too big. Oh yeah, he lives down here, or his daughter does, or whatever. All right, let's start the episode here. Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Starfield. Hi Sarah, I've got some bad news. Sam?
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. So we know the answer. Who are the Starborn?
Oh.
Well, we are. We're some cracked mirror version of ourselves.
Yeah.
The whole thing seems unreal.
Yes. It's a lot to process.
No argument here. I was hoping the Starborn were somehow so advanced that their concerns were cosmic, significant.
Yeah.
Instead, they're fighting over goddamn toys like we've been doing since caveman times.
Yeah.
It's just a stupid game to them. And all our deaths and suffering, not relevant.
Yes. Yeah, it's probably more complicated than that.
God, I hope it is.
Yeah.
So the Unity is a gateway.
Yeah.
A gateway to countless possibilities.
Yes.
And you have a chance to go through it. Imagine. I'd be lying if it doesn't sound like the adventure of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're taking anyone with you.
Yes.
But if you take me?
Yes.
I got no idea if I'd go through or not.
Oh.
If it went for Cora, I'd jump on it in a heartbeat.
Oh, okay.
Cora would probably shove both of us out of the way and dive in first. Born explorer, that girl.
I haven't made up my mind either way.
A decision like that? Good luck getting to sleep tonight.
Yeah,
I know it's your decision who to work with. But you gotta remember that the Hunter murdered our friend. Sure, the emissary may be a version of Barrett, but he's not our Barrett. But that doesn't make what the Hunter did right. Not by a long shot. If the Starborn are party crashers from different universes, I'd side with the one that's not willing to murder innocents to win.
Yeah, I don't like either of them.
Me neither. My head is still spinning. Maybe after a few nights' sleep, it'll be clearer. Take care.
I love that that's what Sam wanted to talk to me about, because this has not been something I've thought about for a long time.
Your dad's just not as young as he used to be.
Hello there.
Sam.
You know, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad.
You ready to head back out?
You know me. I'm always up for the next adventure.
Okay, Sam. I'm trusting you to stay out of trouble. Think you can handle that?
Sam Coe is now your active companion. Good. All right. So now we're going to choose one of these two. Surgical Strike allows us to track Maya Cruz and figure that out, and then On the Run is for Marco. So we'll just start at the top. We need to go to the clinic. The clinic is at the Narion Star Station. So let's jump over there. And that's where we're going. Hail.
The clinic welcomes all patients, whether Freestar or UC.
That's wonderful. Full speed ahead. Until we're allowed to dock, which should be soon. Here, pull this out. Put that into the engine. And now dock. So we're still doing the Ranger stuff. Having Sam with us makes more sense because Sam is a Ranger. So I've been told that there's going to be unique dialogue for that, which makes sense. Let's board. There's also no reason to have there's no reason to have Sarah around anymore, since we already have her friendship.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
If you'd like, you may also stand here forever and stare at me. The choice is yours.
I hate this delivery run. Can't ever get here fast enough.
You're the...
Anything I can help you with?
They have a ship service technician here. They don't want me stealing from the hospital. I can't imagine why.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, thanks. I do have a good hat.
What about you? How are you?
Me back, I'm great, good. Fine. I mean, everything's just fine.
I'm glad. Well, I should, you know,
Someone authorized you to
there's
be in
work
here?
to do and all.
Just don't
Right.
cause any problems.
Right, same here.
We get the cases no one has ever seen before or doesn't know how to treat.
What's this guy's story?
Dr. Darvish took a chance on me, hiring me fresh out of training. Need to make sure she doesn't regret it.
You know what? Never mind.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Never mind. Oh, hey, let me take a little seat here.
I'm just here to keep the peace. You need medical help, I'm the last person you want to talk to. Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation.
Great, that'll save us both some time.
Yep, I'm pretty well caught up on things. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest.
How you doing, old man?
Well, I'll be a dust wrangler's cousin, Sam Coe. Oh, it's been too damn long. Why, Cora must be what, 9, 10 years old by now?
I wish. She's 12.
Almost a teenager? My goodness. And here I thought I had enough gray hairs already. So, are you back?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm just out here to watch the deputies back and see what kind of trouble we can get into.
I see. Well, back to the matter at hand, then. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
Well, that's what I intend to find out.
Raring to go, huh? No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, deputy.
All right, Ben, let's go.
Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
Hey, Chief. A little more the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
I will never talk to you again.
Have to keep an eye on these doctors, or they'll work themselves to death.
Will they?
Are you the courier? You're not really supposed to be back here. You can just drop the delivery off by the docking port, and someone will take care of it.
I'm not a courier.
Well, then you won't have Dr. Darvish breathing down your neck, at least. But, well, we're not really set up for having folks just milling about in here. It is a medical facility, after all. If you could just do your best to steer clear of the doctors while they work and not interrupt things, I'd really appreciate it. And if you need anything, I'm right here, okay?
Very sweet lady. Do I know this person's last name? What? Do I know this person? Do you like working alongside your husband?
Well, I wouldn't really say we work together. It just happens to be in the same place. He has his job keeping the peace. I have mine keeping this place running.
Wait, is her husband the
Truth be
ranger?
told, I think it might drive one or both of us a little crazy if we actually work together. But I do appreciate being able to see him every day, even if it's just to pop over to his office and say hello or share a meal. It's nice.
All right. Bye.
Stay healthy.
I'm doing my best. All right.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues.
That's never happened to any office ever. Interesting. The person I'm tracking is a computer expert.
Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer system, so I doubt that's related. Still, it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're after?
I can really go. Her name's Maya Cruz.
The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her?
A little bit. It was a medical emergency that required long-term care.
That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
And what kind of hospital where I give them the name and they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, they had to be here a long time? It's like, okay. Follow me.
A couple of years on duty here, and anyone would be qualified to run any other hospital.
Okay, give me just a minute here. Maya
Mondays,
Cruz.
am I right?
Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh, No matches found for Amaya Cruz.
Ari, are you good at your job? Yeah, we are violating HIPAA, but I guess there is no
Maya's
HIPAA
here
in
that
this
she's
year.
got to be using an alias, which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman.
What if the records were tampered with?
I guess it's possible. Maybe I can give you another option. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace, what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman, I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start.
I have a security thing. If I can find the source of your computer issues, that might lead me to Maya.
You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access for you.
Amazing. Incredible. All right. Admin access. Sure. Active processes. Disruptor MK4. Yeah, what is that? Security risk high. It is recommended that this process be disabled immediately. Okay, resource monitor. No issues detected. Maintenance. Okay. Recent messages. And probably nothing interesting in here. To all staff, we've had a few recent incidents of personnel entering into the VIP wing without authorization. Please respect the privacy of our VIP guests and do not enter the VIP wing without express authorization no matter what. So they have a VIP wing. Huh. Security incident reports, 12. Candace Doolin. Patient filed a complaint and insisted on speaking to security about a lack of personalized attention and to inform us that her symptoms were not being taken seriously enough. I informed the patient that was a medical matter and not a security issue. Patient said she was aware of that, but did not feel the medical staff were listening to her concerns and had nowhere left to turn. Spent an hour listening to the patient, which seemed to calm her down. Nurse Armistead filed a report that a patient in the VIP was found in an off-limits area. Patient identified as Catalina Rivera was found to be inside a CERV shuttle and was asked to return to her room. Patient cooperated and apologized, explaining she had become lost. Okay. Dr. Cassidy claimed that the patient in the VIP wing became confrontational and threatened violence when he tried to administer a medication. I spoke to the patient, Catalina Rivera, and calmed her down. Okay. Well, I am allowed to just wander around here freely, which is great for me. So I will. Like every other area in Starfield, like this is huge. This is a big... There's a whole facility. So much effort is spent on the locations and the interiors and stuff, and it is neat. Sometimes they're a little too big, but it is just really nice. So you get to enjoy a unique area that we haven't seen before.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor? Mothers, am I right?
Wait. Why did I come in here? Was this... What am I supposed to be seeing in here? It brings me into this room. I'm supposed to gain entry to the VIP wing. To gain entry, I need to persuade Dr. Titus Cassidy or search his office for a spare keycard. That's why I'm in here. So there's a keycard probably in here. Might be in the safe? It must be in the safe. That would be my suspicion. Sam, don't open this door. Let's open this sucker up. Sure. Okay. That. Let's do this one first. How does this work? This and this.
You make that.
Oh, and that increases my security.
Too damn easy.
Yeah, it's because I'm good at what I do, Sam. Also, how did you see that? The door was shut. Security. Boom, shakalaka. Expend a digipick to eliminate keys that aren't required to solve the puzzle. 5 auto attempts can be banked. I have mastered security. It is me, the master of security. I gotta kill some more people with a shotgun. I still have to bribe. At some point, we gotta get a bribe going.
How does she expect me to get all this done by myself?
There was another person to talk to. They may have moved on, or I guess I don't need it now. I'm allowed to go in here. Just want everyone to know that I am allowed in here. Probably. Holy crap! What? What? Whoa, what? So what? They had a gun. Whoa. Sorry. It's not what I expected when I got into the hospital here. This is still stealing. Like, don't take our stuff. Okay, but there's a situation happening. That's bad. That's very bad. All right, well. I don't see anyone back here. There's a VIP dock. Search for clues. Someone put a landmine in here. Modified terminal. Let's take a look at this. Command override mode. Operation successful. Let's disable program. Patient terminal. Terminal access logs. Okay. So you were you were maybe doing some things you weren't supposed to be doing. Treatment continues, but issues persist. Prognosis not optimistic. Patient seems unusually anxious since receiving a recent courier slate. Possibly some bad news from back home. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. VIP amenities. As a VIP guest, you'll enjoy the very best hospitality, spacious private chambers, fine cuisine, the highest quality of personalized service await you here at the clinic. Here in the clinic's exclusive VIP wing, you'll enjoy the highest level of privacy and security that we offer. Access is limited to a select group of professional and courteous clinic staff who are here to serve you. No information, including your presence here, will be shared with anyone beyond your attending physician and support staff. In addition, your medical records will be kept in our most secure database with the maximum level of protection from outside intrusion. Yeah, here at the clinic. The brightest minds in medicine and the most sophisticated technology and research combined to ensure that you receive the best care anywhere. Okay. Well, inaccessible. Oh, I guess there's more clues in here. I need to find more clues. All right. Oh, urgent. Read immediately. Maya, the Rangers are on to us. They're going to find you, and when they do, an alias won't protect you. The best bet is to hunker down somewhere safe. Your hideout in the old asteroid mine at Sakharov should be ideal. Maybe steal one of the clinic's emergency ships if you need a quick escape. I know you don't have much time. The operation's almost over. Thanks for helping me see it through, and if I don't get the chance to tell you in person, I'm eternally grateful for your brave service and loyalty to the unit. It's been an honor. From Major Hull. There we go. There we go. Also, don't leave this slate for the Rangers to find. Yes, that was probably a poor choice. All right, well, at least we know where to go. So that's why I got shot. I feel bad for that that doctor. They're just trying to do their job. I guess I should put my gun away. Man, they don't even
Saw
know.
your ship come in. Nice ride.
There's not a way to tell them. Like, hey, did you know that person's dead?
Or should be able to get you. I remember when I was a deputy, just started. Always good.
I feel like I should be allowed to inform someone.
Everything good? We're here to help.
No, it's not.
Cool space. I actually met a guy who finished the Red Mile.
Oh my God! Someone is dead.
But he did walk away with a pile of credits.
Now I've seen everything.
And I mean, you got
for
two
a
eyes,
cup of coffee
right?
about now.
The VIP wing. Okay, all right. There's nothing I can do about this. There's no one I can tell that one of the doctors is just dead. This is amazing.
I'm no hypochondriac, but maybe we limit our time here with all the sick people.
Are they letting just anyone into patients' rooms now?
They actually are.
Excuse me. What gives you the right to come in here? You're not my attending physician. Get out before I call for security.
You seem tense. You hiding something? I'm very sorry to disturb you. I just need a moment of your time.
Well, I suppose I can give you a minute.
You're in serious trouble. I'm just gathering some information. What brought you to the clinic?
Believe me, I hadn't intended to stay here.
We already know who the person is.
I'm a courier. I was transporting certain sensitive documents here to the clinic. My ship was intercepted by pirates. I escaped, but not without damage to my life support systems. By the time I reached the clinic, I was barely alive. I was rescued and placed in intensive care. That was 2 days ago.
I think there's more to your story.
Well, the nature of my work requires a certain level of discretion, much as yours does.
How about I
I've
pay you
shared
some
all
money?
that I'm willing to share with you, Deputy.
Can I give you money? There's no reason for us to have a problem.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm. We're getting somewhere.
I'm trying to be reasonable here.
Uh-huh. Can I pay you money? There's no reason to have a problem. You would like some money? You would like some money?
You're just annoying enough that this might work.
I just want to give you money.
All right, look. Nothing I told you was a lie, but yes, there is more to it. You can think of me as a freelance information broker. I came here to acquire classified research materials so I can sell them. Yeah, I realize it's illegal, but it's a victimless crime. Nobody gets hurt. As you can imagine, I'd rather this information not get out. I'm happy to compensate you for your understanding.
Jesus. I don't want to report this person. I don't care. I don't care about any of this. I also don't want your money. I'm leaving the conversation. I have things to do.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
Did you find out someone's dead?
Hey there.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. This is insane. Sakharov. So, well, I guess we have to look into this later, but for now, we can go here. Jump!
Board's green.
It's just wild to me that, like, no one's noticed. Also, goodness, excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Pardon me. This thing. Alright. Wait a minute. Are we in the right spot? Or was the marker just behind this? I'm not sure. No, this is correct. Alright. I was briefly concerned. Somebody here? Someone's probably here. I'm not seeing anybody. Sam, you have a gun? Of course you have a gun. That's great. Happy that you have a gun. Clinic med response is inaccessible. Open.
Heard your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
That is unlikely. Oh, I'm gonna take the wooden duck. Anything else in here? Personal groomer? Nah. You can't take personal groomers unless it's new in packaging. You can't just take them. I don't want that. Master level lock, which does not guarantee that anything good is inside. Alright.
I wonder what the crystal is.
There are some crystals happening. Used duck is fine. Don't have to have a new duck. Do have to have a new personal groomer. Oh, God. You're cute. What are you, little man?
If it gets cold enough, your spit can freeze. Not that I know that from personal experience. Get back here! You can't catch them all.
Pokemon? You can. I mean, it takes a lot of effort, but no, it's totally possible. In first gen, I did. And then they added so many more, and it got a lot harder, so I stopped keeping up with it. There's something else up here. Oh. Where are you going? Getting close to my shotgun certification.
Or shaving.
What kind of shaver are you using, buddy? You're literally being electrocuted, and you're like, this isn't so bad. My shaver's been broken for years. Hold on. That poor potato. Alright, there's nothing of interest here, is there? No, this is just all garbage. Hookah. Hookah and a cube. There's a med pack here. Ooh! Got myself a plushie. Alright, I'm just gonna start chasing after Maya. This is not gonna end well for her. At all. If I can fight big ol' stone monsters, I'm pretty sure I can take down literally anyone. This is gonna be a piece of cake. Alright. This belongs to me. Let's go. I'm assuming that we just...
I have anomalous sensor readings, and they indicate
jerk.
Hostiles in the area. High and total.
Something blew up.
Robot's about for sure.
Yes, I did kill one, which was the first sign. What is going on here? There's a lot of crystals. There's a robot somewhere down there. Where did it go?
I don't know why, but I think this would be a hell of a place for a seance. Knock once if you hear us, spirits. No?
Probably not really the time, bud. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. There is another robot somewhere. Oh, wait, that's another robot. Oh, I expected that to do something. Oh, maybe this. Going down. Sorry, I don't have time for that. We need to go further down to get to that thing. This is a closed door.
Not my day.
How do we go further down? This ramp goes up. That is the opposite of down. Hello, guy. You're fine. Does this somehow get us down? I like down. Down is my current friend. My current goal. There's a lot of equipment here. None of it's helping me get down. Sam, do you know how to down? Oh, the gravity here is low. Which, you know, neat. I need to put power on this door, is probably what I need to do. So where does this go? This goes towards... No, it goes in there. So this must control this? That's strange that it requires, like, being unlocked. But sure, let's give that a shot. This, and this. I'm assuming this will let me unlock that door. Open door. Okay.
Everything going good?
Everything's going great, bud. Thanks. I just want to find this person and be like, I did it. You didn't think I could do it, but I did it. Someone else down here? Can't stop me. Sorry. Anything in here? Sam's doing really well. Good job. Keep it up. Don't lead them to me, though. Like, you do your thing out there, and then let me know when you're done. Ooh, another plushie! Well, this is seems to be a pretty useless area. There's a lot of probably those little things around, but we have to keep going down. We have to continue to do our best to make our way. Oh, I guess we're going. Well, I'm down here now. I can't see very well. And I'm hearing... Yeah, there's noises of, like, little grubs. Hello, guy. Where... We're still not where we need to be, but we're closer? How do I... There must be a way forward from down here. They're not going to make me climb all the way back up. But I'm not sure. So this is where the thing broke. Wait, actually, maybe they... I think they want me to just walk back up this crystal. So they don't want me to go that way. This is new. There we go. Oh, God! Maya, I'm getting a little tired of this. I gotta be honest with you. Just getting a little tired of this. This has been kind of a whole thing. What's in here? I'll take the ammo. Sam, you're doing great. Love you, bud. I have one of these, so I don't care about this. We need to go down again. This goes down? Down. Sam will catch up. He's fine. He's a big boy. He has a cowboy hat, so he's strong. I think that's how that works. Robots. Hi, robots. Oh, there's a lot of enemies in this room. Oh, God. Chill, 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 chill. Oh, I really don't like the robot dogs. Really don't like the robot dogs. Sam? Sam? I'm sorry I left you, Sam. You can come back now.
Repair not possible. Catastrophic.
This is gonna be fine. Ow. Jerk. That's not the gun I wanted. These are pretty weak robots. Like, surprisingly bad. Pretty humorous. Gotta get up there. Okay, this also is locked. What's pointing at me? Oh. Seemed to be a very stupid turret. Okay, I probably need to maybe get in there. They're pointing out their location by shining their lasers at me and then not shooting at me, which is strange. Ow. Found one. What you got there, bud? Oh, this one's a big one. At level 28. Hell yeah, ballistics!
When the time's right, I'd appreciate it.
I don't know that the time is right, to be perfectly honest with you. But maybe. Let's upgrade ballistics, because I use them so often. It's not time to do this yet. Oh, we're real close. 3 more enemies. Oh. Sure, what could possibly go wrong down here?
So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe?
Oh, it's great. I love
Is it
Narcissus.
everything you imagined?
Yeah, like, what? Also, the look on his face right now. Such an honor. You should see my diary.
Yeah, but no autographs, okay? I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Coe and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him.
Why do they revere Solomon so much?
There's books about him. Lots of them. All right, a couple of high notes. He was one of the first grav jump explorers, back when they had no idea of the dangers. First solo jump out of Sol System, all him. He explored all the planets in Cheyenne and settled Aquila. Plus he formed the whole Freestar Collective with Voli. So, as you can see, the names got some serious heft.
Sounds like you aren't happy being related to Solomon.
I am. And I'm not. Yeah, there was a time, well before Korra, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Korra to... I don't know.
Korra's great. You're doing a great job.
Your kind words are appreciated. For my father, Korra, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Hell, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that?
Oh. There's hidden depths to you.
Oh, now you're gonna make me blush. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
There's still an enemy in here, but I don't know where they are, and I probably don't care. If I get high enough up here, I think I can just walk. Yeah, I think I need to scale this central tower, and then all will become clear. Maybe. Hey, there you are. Let's just do this up close and personal. Oh. Oh, she's inside. That marker is moving. Ooh. Ooh, I got through all of your quote-unquote defenses because they were bad. They weren't very good. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut down this wall. Beep. 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 Are you ready? Oh, wow.
More than that.
Just hostile immediately? You want to talk? You can't. You literally can't talk. Now you can talk. All right, let's talk.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it.
I was kind of here to kill you. I was a little forward with that. Why is the first season farmland?
Because that's what we were hired to do. The pay was good, too. But the best part was getting to stick it to the people who turned their backs on us.
Well, who hired the first and why?
I can't wait until you find out.
Ugh. Is this about revenge, or?
Of course it is.
Oh, okay.
We spent 20 years behind bars because our leaders got scared and called off our attack just when we had the battle won. And did the people of the Freestar Collective that we fought and died for come to our defense? No. They did nothing. Nothing! Well, now they can die. Just like most of our unit did.
Back to the business at hand.
Fine. I ain't feeling conversational anyway.
The first must have a base. Where is it?
Yeah. We've got a base, a good one, too. Spent months of my life getting that place up and running. As for where it is, you're going to have to figure that out on your own.
I want you to know that I'm not here to kill you.
You might not think so now, but it's likely to end up that way. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars.
Interesting.
You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace.
How has life kicked you around?
I've been abused or abandoned by everyone I ever got close to. Gave up on people and put my faith in machines instead. Wasn't until I came to the 1st Cavalry and met Major Hull that I felt I could trust someone again.
I'd like to get some information about the 1st.
Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead.
Oh, God.
I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here and leave me in peace.
I mean, this person is going to die. I feel bad to just kill her. She's Actually, could I sleep there? Could I? I'd like to take a nap. Could I take a nap? Oh, she doesn't wake back up. Oh. Like, you're moving a little bit. So you're not dead, but close to it. Alright, so we have another encrypted slate to give to that guy. This would have been helpful, but doesn't do me any good now. Well, that's that. That was the entire reason that we came down. That was a big area. A big crystal area to wind up all the way in here. All right, let's go drop that thing off. Aquila City. You cannot oh, but why though? Why? Let me. Oh my god. But let me though. But let me do it. Oh god, I have to now I have to remember how to get out of here. That is it's up? Oh, it doesn't go up. So chat, how you doing? We're nearly to the end of the stream today. I want to turn in the slates before I end off today. Was there an elevator in the room she was in? I swear to God. I'm going back up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Remember when all dungeons in Skyrim had little secrets that would wind up back at the door? I do. But they were obvious. I guess this was obvious if I would have looked around more, right? But instead I was like, I'm done here. This is the equivalent of the Skyrim door. Modern day Skyrim door. I haven't been in any of that. Hey, I can take a nap.
I hope you got better sleep than I did.
We slept for an hour, so it's not like I was expecting to get good sleep. All right, this is top. Oh, we're really moving around. A little convoluted to get out of here. Okay, we have been here before. This is where we started. Yes. Wait. No. Yes. Oh my god. Where am I? This... No. 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 I think it was... no. I remember coming in here. Where did I... Was it... oh, wait. No, it's here, but there's a button. That's right. It's here, but you have to hit this. That's it. Got it. Remembered. Cockpit. Undock. Give the slate to the man. Just wanna give the slate to the man. Please don't make it hard for me to give the slate to the man. When I'm done, I should be able to just give it to the man.
It's coming and going all the time.
Another day.
We are almost to the man.
Well, hey there.
Sorry, I'm blacking out.
Rock, I guess.
Because I didn't do my oxygen good. This isn't it. There we go. Hey, I'm back!
Says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right.
But please don't go. Where are you going?
Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other. How do you like the job so far?
I'm still not sure if it's for me.
Best to give it time. You're still pretty new, after all.
Yeah.
So, what brings you by?
I got another encrypted slate for you.
Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the encryption and should speed things up. In the meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
We did it. Oh, Alex is walking backwards. A normal human thing to do. Mission updated, power from beyond. Oh. It's like finally letting me do that. For the longest time, I would try to go here and it was like, you can't do that. Oh wait, it still doesn't. All right. That's it for today. Next episode, we will do On the Run as we continue working through the Ranger missions. Going to find Maya was pretty interesting. Like, the area was interesting. I liked the crystals. It's just too big. It's like, this is too big. A little smaller. See you next time for more Steven Plays Starfield. All right. We've done it. We have accomplished a Starfield. We did watch someone do a moonwalk. It's a little odd, but all right. Sure. Little moonwalk is a treat. We had a subscription from Apex 0034. Apex, thank you. And welcome. Put the hat back. You're my favorite deputy. I've had a good time. I've had a very good time. Bum 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 bum. No one is streaming. I don't have a vlog ready for you, unfortunately. I did release one last night. If you haven't seen the one from last night, you really should watch that because that one's quite good. Sharp Day 2. It's like Sharp Day, but it happened again. So check out Sharp Day 2. But the other thing is I have the VOD, the Malmix VOD from last night. It does not have a thumbnail, but I could still release it. I could put that out. That is something. Oh, actually, you know what does come out, but it's not out quite yet? There's a, let me tell you about this. Yeah, Vagabond's got it. What am I trying to say? Oh, the a time lapse. Because Mal spent 10 different streams putting together that 18x24 painting, which is available now on merch, and also the auction is up for the next 9 days. So if you were interested in that in any capacity, get your bids in, because that's only going to be up for the next 9 days. But there's a time lapse that Mal and I put together, and it comes out at 5, so in about 30-ish minutes. So there will be a new video on the Malmakes YouTube channel. And I'm pretty excited about that because we haven't had anything posted over there in a long time. But now there will be. And that's fun. There will be video. We had 200 bits from Lucky Lictor. Thank you. See ya, Space Cowboy. What's going on the rest of the week? That's a great question. Let me tell you about that before I get you out of here. I am going to release the nails thing. Actually, you know what? What we'll do is I have to double check it, but I think the Mario Kart VOD from yesterday is ready to release. But I'll have to check it after I'm done with the stream. So I'll probably, if you haven't seen the Mario Kart VOD, I will get that out. But I might need like a few minutes. But it's very good. And then, of course, the vlog that came out last night's very good. Rest of the week. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, there will be breakfast stream. So that's happening. And then Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, there will be a game. Depending on what happens tonight will depend on like what game it is, because I'm gonna go have dinner with Alex and Haley since Mal's out of town, and I'm gonna talk to them about doing something for Friday. So it will almost certainly be with guests. I just got to figure out what the plan is. So my suspicion is that we will either do Wheel of Fortune with Alex and Haley, or I might consider just continuing Mario RPG with Haley. I don't know. One of those, or possibly some other new idea. But I need to talk to them and figure out what the plan is. Lucky says, do you know off the top of your head which episode of Starfield this most recent segment was, just so I know how much context I need to catch up on? So, I don't know, because Dan is the one that edits them, but I do know that Dan told me he just finished editing Stream 14. So, the ones that are on Steven Plays are from Stream 14. This was Stream 19. So, Steven Plays is a little bit behind because they come out like 2 a week, but we normally record 3 a week, so we get a little bit ahead. But all of the VODs are up. So if you want to watch the VOD, you can watch the VOD. The episodes on the Plays channel are behind, and Dan edits those. But if you want to watch the VODs, those are on Steven VOD, and those are available. So, but this is Stream 19. Yeah. Slick Duke says, behind only because there's a lot of Steven Plays content being released. Yeah, and that's the other thing, right? Is that, like, there's Starfield, there's Zelda, there's Pikmin still coming out, and we're going to put Mario Kart onto Plays also. And I don't know when that's happening. I guess that'll happen after Pikmin? Probably. Yeah. I knew about the Plays and VODs discrepancy just asking so I knew where to jump from the released episodes to the VODs. Yeah, if you've been watching the episodes on Plays, it's probably in Stream 13 or 14, is my suspicion. So I would jump there and then try to figure out where it is. One thing I do, though, on the VOD channel is I do indicate with chapters like where the episodes start and the breaks are, so you can like hopefully jump pretty easily and figure it out. But I do not know when they are. And do I know when we're starting Moon? Yes, Mal and I are starting Moon on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday. And I'm very excited. Tuesday at 1 p.m. And I don't know how long that game is, but it's going to take a few weeks for sure. Mike says, is it safe to say pre-recorded content is retired or going to be extremely rare? I mean, it's certainly easier to do streamed content and work that into the schedule. Obviously, it's not completely gone, right? Because like all Steven and Friends is pre-recorded. We don't do any Steven and Friends live. I love this hat. We may also do other stuff in the future that's pre-recorded if it makes more sense to do. So, yeah. And yeah, that's a good question also. Patreon video. Tomorrow? Probably tomorrow. Yesterday was the day that I typically work on them, the 2nd of the month. But I had 4 streams yesterday, so that didn't happen. We're doing this now, and I'm going to be busy this evening, so probably tomorrow. Probably after breakfast stream. Oh yeah, Chaz says there's one series we're thinking of that is very likely to be pre-recorded. It's true. It's true. I am not going to mention the name of that game, but yeah. Yeah. It's hard to coordinate. Yeah, I'll talk about it on Patreon. I got to get my list and everything together too. It's Earthbound. It's Earthbound. we gotta play Earthbound. I've been working through Earthbound. It's been great. It's been really fun to play Earthbound again. Where am I in Earthbound? I am... Where am I? I have poo. I don't remember where I am. Oh, wait. I know where I am. I just got into Dungeon Man. That's right. I just entered Dungeon Man. So I technically don't have poo right now. Yeah. I'm in Dungeon Man. Gotta go back to do that. All right. That's it. Like I said, no one's on. So go watch either the vlog, or if you give me a few minutes, I'll try and get the Mario Kart VOD out. And that's it. See you in the morning for breakfast stream. See you on Friday evening for something. Could be something. It won't be Xenogears. But it will be something. All right, folks. See you tomorrow morning for breakfast stream, 9 a.m. Eastern. See you then.